Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Julie with Bookshelf by Julie. Today we're going to be working in the trekking journal, and I've got a couple of freebies for you, and I'm putting a few of the finishing up bits in here. Of course, there'll be a lot more for me to finish up off camera, and then I'll do a final flip through after this video. Okay, so this is the freebie that I'm going to be sharing today. I'll show you how to make this. And also this one, because I'm putting one of the expandable pockets in as sort of like a trunk. Anyways, I'll show you in a sec. So this is what we're going to be using today, and some of the journal kit, of course. So for today's, you won't have to read my writing. I'm just trying to read it. You'll need the freebies. Trekking journal kit or not, you don't have to have it, but thank you for those who did buy it. Scissors, paper trimmer, corner rounder, double stick tape and glue, vintage photo, distress oxide, a bone folder, a brayer, a pointed tool of some kind, a squeegee tool of some kind is helpful, and a sense of humor is always helpful. Just saying. Okay, so this is what's gonna go in the journal, but I'm gonna take the freebie and show you how to put this together. This is I put a window in it. I guess you can see it glaring all over the place. I put some plastic in there. So the little journal card that's in the freebie set, little tab on the side. Yep, journal card backed with I back mine usually always with the file folder. And there's a pocket on the back. And this is the part that I cut out. I thought, well, if we're going to cut that out, I might as well make it have a purpose. So I made it a little tiny journaling card. So this pocket is a stacked image on top of that. I put lace across it anyways, but yeah. So there's that little journal card that goes back there. It's just the piece that I cut out of here. Pretty simple. And it's got a hinge. If you noticed on the freebie, there's a hinge piece on both sides. Cut off the one you're not going to use. I put it on both sides because, well, I didn't know which way you guys might be putting it in your journal. I knew which way I was going to put it in mine, but there's the option to put it either way. You can put the opening on this side, or put it on this side if you want it to open up, you know, whichever way you want it to do. So you've got that option, okay? So let's put that aside. I've got this cut out as per my usual, right? Now on this, all you should have to do is fold that over, right? Just fold that to this edge. If it's not exactly right, it should be, but if it's not, I can't say what somebody's printer or their folding does, okay? But it should be just about right to fold up and meet right there at that edge. If it's not, just take your scissors and trim it off. That's fine, okay? So this is one side of it, and this is the other side. This is not, and then this is the little pocket. See, this pocket just sits right on there and continues the picture. So even if you don't have, you know, if you don't put lace on there, it's all good, right? Anyways, so there's that. So what I do, and I'm going to show you this, it's the simplest way, excuse my reach, it's the simplest way to do this. And, I don't know, it's just the easiest for me. You do what you do, and I'll do what's easy for me. So I take just a craft knife. This is one of those, you know, ones that has the porcelain whatever, and it lasts for an age and a day. You can see it's kind of been well used and stuff. It's old, okay? So, and then I get my, excuse my reach again, then I get my scissors after you get it started. Now, if you've got a steady hand and you trust yourself, go on all the way around with it. I don't generally trust myself to go all the way around. I mean, if I have to, I can, you know, get on with it. But if not, I'll just get my scissors and go right in there, because I've got the opening now on the side, and this saves my little journal card to put in the pocket on the back, right? Okay. Just a simple little trim it out. And you don't have to put the cellophane if you don't want to. You can put cellophane, acetate. I don't know. My words are weird sometimes. You can put nothing. I mean, you know, you could leave it in there if you wanted. You don't have to cut it out. It's just a thing that if you wanted to put a window, you have the option. It's a very optional piece, this one. Okay, so just right on the line as much as possible, right? And then it should just pop right out. Yep. So then you've got this piece. All right. Now, if I were doing this to actually put in the journal, I would go in here and ink all that up, Decide where you want. You're going to keep one of these and get rid of the other one. It's just that simple. So you can, like I said, you can put the plastic there. You don't have to put plastic there. You can just leave it as an open window. And that's fine. It's all up to you. Like I said, this piece has a lot of options in it. I may start putting this particular element into some of my journal kits in future. Just saying, I kind of like it. Okay, but I invented it for this one. So, for this trekking journal. So, I haven't decided completely what I'm calling it yet. A pocketed window pocket, a hinged pocketed window pocket. That's a mouthful, isn't it? So I'm just going to cut one off randomly because, yeah. Alright, then we've got this. This should just fold right over there. Super simple and easy to do that. And then I would work it both ways because it's going to be a hinge, right? So then you've got a hinge, right? Glue this up. Where is my glue? Glue this up. I may give it as a happy mail, but you know, if I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this. Sorry. I will hurry. I may give it as a happy mail to a friend. Yep. Just a thing. But you don't want to put this down without, you know, doing a little bit of inking. That way your window really shows up. Maybe a little more inking over here. Yep. Okay. So I'm not going to put the plastic in this one. Just, you can, you don't have to. It's a thing. Okay. Glue it down. You want to glue it. This is your open side, okay? So we want to glue this side. Yeah, I'm gluing on my mat again. I've got that silicone one over there, and I just, you know, how smart am I for not bringing it over here, right? Yep, that's how that works. Okay, then you just fold this up and seal it down. You can use the double stick glue on this if you wish. That's all good. And there. Okay, then your journal card will slide right in there. And that's awesome. You've got enough on this. Like I said, you don't have to put the plastic in because you've got enough structural integrity to where it's not going to matter. Okay, now we're going to do this. Inking again, sorry. But the top of it has to get inked because that's hard for me to ink after I get it down. Now, if you wanted to double side print this, that's what I would suggest, because even though this is all closed up, when you cut the window out, if you do that, you're gonna see the inside. Just a flat pocket there. Stacked image. Really cool. And there you are. It's got the, I don't want to pull it too much because, you know. Okay. Then our little journal card, which I would back that onto, you know. But yeah, you would see the inside when you take the journal card out. Okay. Let me put this aside and I'll show you what I'm talking about. If you print the page on the back, then you don't have to worry about when the card's out. Okay, there you go. And then, of course, I put lace on mine. You don't have to do that, but if you want to, you can. Okay, I like lace. It's a thing. Okay, this is where I'm putting this. So I'm going to hinge this in here. Just to mark my place. Okay, like I wouldn't remember that. But, you know, I have my moments of not remembering that. So I'm just going to hinge it in here with some double side tape. Where did I put that? Aha. Okay. Yep. I'm just doing some finishing up stuff for this one. Getting it together. I've got a new journal kit that's going to be coming out real soon. I hope everybody's going to love. I've been working on it for a while. And I love it. So anyways, got to get this one finished up. And then move along to the next one. I hope you guys have had some good trekking adventures. I've enjoyed my time thinking about different trips and different things, different adventures I've had. The buffalo, the squirrel, going to the cowboy towns. My word, that was fun. I'm going to have to go do some kind of that kind of fun again one of these days. Okay, I just want it to sit there. And there's plenty of the room. Now, in this journal, it might not work for one of the minis the size that this is, but in this journal, there's plenty of room for this. And you're going to go right there and squash that down really good. And you've got your pocket on this side with a journal card. And you've got, I'm trying to get it to squash down, your internal journal card that's up there, right? Okay, very pretty. Now, okay, so over here, I've got this one mostly done because, well, I just decorated the expandable pocket. Put some Velcro in there because, you know, that's how you roll. Now, with this, I may put some Velcro on here. Am I in shot? I may put some Velcro on here if it doesn't just stay, if it starts flapping all over the place, you know. And, you know, that's the thing. I may do it on here too. So, okay. So this is this freebie. I don't know. With me, I think you always need space to put things that you find on your trip. Now, you wouldn't want to put rocks and stuff like that in here. You know, it won't fit. But I don't know, there's, like at the hotel or something, there's always those little things of go see this and go see that. You can put those things in here. I thought I would put this to decorate my front of my, you know, if I can figure out how to hold this. Just a little embellishment, you know. You can do yours ever how you wish. Now, these expandable pockets are in the stash building. See, I had reasons for doing all those things. The stash building series where I was making all that stuff that I said we were going to use. Yep. So I just pulled it out of my stash. If you don't have one made already in your stash, I'll link the video series in the description box below. And you can go and make you some of these. Make you several of these. They're really handy. Just pull them out. They're already done. And, you know, it's super fun. So I'm going to sit this hat. I'm not going to sit it there. I'm going to sit it down here. I'm just afraid if I put it up here, it's going to mess up with getting in the, you know, there. Yep, I'm going to put it down here. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Because, yep, I think it'll work there. So, yeah, I visited a lot of cowboy towns. I still think my favorite is the one over in Kanab. I always call it the cowboy town. When I'm talking about the cowboy town, it's Kanab. I don't know. I'm weird, right? Anyways, there you go. That one's there. So I went ahead and made myself a hinge to go in the back of this. It's just, I cut 1 inch of some scrap, folded it in half, and cut the slightest of edges off there, just a little bit of a angle. And so I'm going to put this on here. And yeah, I already knew I would be putting, yep, I already knew I would be putting the Velcro on this because I knew it would be flapping too much. It's got a little bit of heavy to it, which is okay. It's okay. It means it's sturdy, right? I wanted to get it a little bit sort of the same place-ish with this, because this one's going to open up. Whoops. Let it sit a minute. Crazy. Okay. So once it sits a minute, then it'll open up. Yeah, it'll open up, and I'll put the other Velcro piece here, and it'll hinge onto this flap here. This is not really a flap. This is a closure for, I opened this up, okay, and then I used the journal page here to do a stacked image, and I just put like an envelope flap over it with its own self, right? So I thought, well, if you guys have, we can do this with any journal, really, if it's an envelope journal. If you have one of these, I'm going to let that sit for a minute. I'm going to show you how to do that. If you want to know, it's pretty simple, okay? I made a, that's my there, yep. And then I made, this is 1.5 inches. You fold the half over, right? And then take a slight edge and a slight edge so that it's easy to fit in, right? Okay, and on here, you're just going to take that little bit of an edge off so that you open up this. I know this is a lot of different little crafts in one thing. Rewind me. You know, if you didn't get one, you know, go back and rewind me. It works. And like I said before, I'm just as friendly the second time around, or the third or the fourth, you know. So I'm going to, you just take that off, get that out of my way. And then this is going to sit right down in here, okay? Like so, and fold over. But before we do that, we're going to put our this on, and it's going to go this way. Yep. So let me do the corner rounder, because I want to round these just, you know, like so. Yep. And get me a little ink on there. Okay, now, since this is going to go in, this is going to go out. This is where we're going to put this to this, right? Makes sense, doesn't it? Perfectly. Perfect sense. Well, I hope you can follow along. I'm trying to make sense. Okay, so we put the glue on here because I want this to be really as good as I can get it. I don't want to get it stuck in the wrong place and go, oh my gosh, you know, and growl at myself, because I would growl at myself with, you know, lots of grrs and stuff. Yeah, I would. So let's do this, and then I've got room to move it around. And you want the corners that aren't rounded going up here on this, right? Like so, and like, come on. Yeah, and you want it to move down just a touch from the top so that it's not overlapping or anything that can mess up stuff, right? Okay. I'm going to use my rickety brayer on this. I've got this rickety brayer. It's not that great. Oh, it was a waste of money. But I left my other one up yonder. So, anyways, it's better than nothing. I griped about that one ever since I got it. Some brayers, look, all brayers are not created equal. That one's not. That one is not good. It's just It's my rickety brayer, you know. Okay. Now that I've had my gripe about my rickety brayer, let's move on and get this in there. It makes a great just closure for your big pocket, and that way you can put more of those little things in there that you collect on a trip, like the little things of telling you about the places you went. The little, I don't know, almost like a playbill or something. You know what I mean? Those little things. Okay. We're going to sit this in here, hopefully. We want this, we want to pay attention to where it is over here, not so much as over in the back, because that don't matter. It matters, but not as much as it matters over here, okay? So, now, we want to make sure we didn't squidge any glue out in there that's going to close our big pocket up. Now we've got that. Isn't that awesome? Lines up pretty darn good. Okay, I just like doing the stacked images. You know how I am. So I'll put Velcro on here and here, and that'll close up, and it's a nice big envelope pocket that closes and will hold all kinds of stuff that you collect on trips, right? I'm glad I thought about doing that. I've never seen anybody else do it, but that doesn't mean they haven't. But I will be doing it again in envelope journals in the future, I'm sure, because I like it. Okay, so now let me go back and recap. We've got this one, our window pocketed hinged. You know, I haven't got a whole name for it yet, but that. We've got that. It's in there. You still got room to put pictures or write or whatever you want to do. And this one, we've got on here, it's a little stiff, but that's okay because it is bulky. So you still can write on this part here, put pictures here. I'm going to put the other part of the Velcro over here so that it will hold itself down because it's a little heavy. And you've got, you know, expandable pockets there. Okay. That, and this one opens up like the one we just did. I like that. Yep, I do. I like it. So, and we've got some of these things that we've already done in previous videos. We've got this big pocket here. I didn't put a closure on that because I'm using it as a tuck. And we've got our signature in, our little pull-out journal here, pocket there. Just all kinds of, this is our photo flip here. It's got all of our photo flips in there, and it flips up so that you don't lose any of this, and you can write or put pictures or whatever you want to do back there. So this is almost finished. Like I said, I'm going to finish it up now off camera, and the next time you see this one, it will be the final flip through. It has been so much fun, guys, putting these in, having things already made, such as that, and this. These were already made in the stash. They're in the stash builders, okay? This has been so much fun. So easy to put together. Just loads and loads of fun. Okay, so, well, I've got to tell you about the drawing. We're getting close to our first draw. It's exciting. When I get to 700, 800, 900, and 1,000, we're going to do a drawing for a free digital journal kit. This one or any of the ones that's in my Etsy shop at the whenever the draw is. To get entered into the drawing, just make a comment on any of my videos, and when I do the drawing, if you win, you go to the Etsy shop, pick any of them, let me know which one it is, and I will send it to you. From me to you. So, yeah, I think that's it. Yep. I have to go through my mental list of, did I do this and this and this, you know, that. So, yep. You guys have fun with these journal kits. I am having fun making them, using them, making journals. It's just been a blast. So, okay. Yep. You guys take care. Please like and subscribe. Pretty please. Thanks for watching. TTFN.